So here we are, second part of what is color? Color, not just something we see, how color impacts on our psychological state. Color is a big chapter in my life, and I am so excited that you're here to watch this introductory part of what is color. In part one, we've looked at what makes the rainbow and the three things humans need to be able to see color. We also looked at there are 17 million colors, different colors out there in the world. Can you believe it? It's incredible. So you can watch this back. It's available on our Facebook group community. And you could also see it very soon on our YouTube channel, Rainbow Letters to Mother Earth. Now, I would like to share a little bit about myself. So why am I here to actually talk about color, and what are my credentials, what is my experience, and why am I so passionate about color? Well, I have a passion for emotional well-being, color, and social skills. And I believe that these are the skills that children can learn. I have always wanted children to be kind to each other and to have confidence in themselves. I understand that children make mistakes, and at times they need to learn how to be kind to others. But firstly, they need to learn how to be kind to themselves. This is why I brought, this was actually inspire me and push me to create the 7-step rainbow method, which is actually part of the online course Calm Your Kids with the Rainbow Warrior online course. And these are here in the background. Can you see these gorgeous little bears? These are part of this online course, that the actual part of storytelling and sharing the beauty of color and what color can teach you about your emotion, and your children can connect with how they feel and help them express how they feel, but also help them to calm, to bring more peace and safety in themselves, and also in your relationship, in your connection with your child. So this is a very big step for me, and I love to be able to be of service and support you as a teacher, as an educator, as an emotional well-being advocate. Also my passion for color and my love for the colors of the rainbow and psychology of color pushed me and empower me and inspire me to found the Rainbow Letters to Mother Earth project and movement. And you can find out more about our mission and vision and all the campaigns and what we do and who we are, and how you can get involved and be partners and collaborators and volunteer on our website, rainbowletterstomotherEarth.com. Now, let's move on to how color impacts you, us, on our psychological state. Now, you really need to go back and look and watch at part one. It will make sense what we've already talked about, but even if you haven't had the chance to watch part one, you can still watch this, and then you can always go back and watch it later. Okay, so when light enters our eyes, striking a cone, it triggers the release of a chemical transmitter, initiating electrical messages that are conveyed to the brain and eventually the hypothalamus, the part of the brain which controls our hormones and endocrine system and all the hormonal system. Now, these color signals can trigger the hypothalamus and make us feel happy, sad, angry, or even hungry. The hypothalamus, together with the pituitary gland, I don't know if I put that correctly out there, it's just a tiny pea-sized structure at the base of our brain, governs our metabolism, our appetite, body temperature, water regulation, sleep, autonomic nervous system, and sexual and reproductive functions. So a wide range of functions. So what that means is that color isn't just a visual stimulus, dear hearts, okay? It's not just there to help us to choose the colors we wear or the color we put on our walls, or the choice of colors we choose for our cars, or in our businesses for our logos. You know, the color we choose for our paint is not only that. It is much more than that. So it also creates physiological changes within us. In psychological terms, it delivers an emotional experience. So there are established theories based on research, theories of color and psychology, that suggest that each color has specific effects that influence us all of us, irrespective of age or gender or ethnicity. We are all have an impact of color in our system, in our bodies, but also mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually. Okay. In other words, different wavelengths of light trigger different feelings, different emotions. Okay. So there's more to talk about this, and I will be sharing more in my new upcoming course, the 21-week self-development course that starts in April. And you will be able to watch this, to be part of this course and find out more about the science of color, the history of color, each psychology, the parts, the positive and the negative attributes of each color. So we're going to be looking at 19 colors altogether. So there's a lot of work that it can help you personally at different levels, but also it can help you release, it can help you re-energize yourself, and also create more clarity about your vision, what you would love to bring to the world, the relationship you like to attract in your life. And there's so much you could receive when you work and experience the power of color. Now, how you can, when you choose to study color with me, we will see how different colors can excite or depress us, calm or energize us, make us feel angry or happy, warm or cool, hungry or tired. Every color signal creates an impact. Every color affects how we think, how we feel, and how we behave. This is why it's so important to create more awareness, and teachers and educators and parents and anyone who cares and works with children and young people. They have got a greater insight and understanding how color can help them, but also it can help the people that they work with, they support through their practices. Now, color as a way of life. Color is everywhere. We are surrounded by color. When you love color, it loves you back. The more you get to know it, the more it will enhance your life and uplift your soul. And I can actually guarantee you that. If you are ready to use the power of color to learn about yourself, how to be kind to yourself, and help others, your family, your community, or your workplace, then come along with me. I will show you how to express your true self and your emotions, no matter what those colors may be. Come and paint your life with color, and the world is your palette. Now, I would like to share a little bit about myself, and because I am seriously super excited to be able to share my love for the psychology of color. Color mirrors the system I'm specialized in and the insightful power of another wonderful discipline and modality, numerology. And these all they are in my upcoming webinars, courses from spring 2022 throughout 2022 and beyond. Now, I have always instinctively known that working with color is a magical process. I vividly remember the excitement I felt aged 11 or 12 years old, sitting in front of crayons and pots of paints and creating wonderful maps for my geography class. And later, as a teacher of languages, using color to draw my pupils' attention and create a more uplifting content for them to learn from. My search for emotional awareness, emotional understanding, and healing from emotional baggage and trauma took me on a program in child psychology and one in heart intelligence. And to every teacher about self-love and harmonious relationships I could find, until by chance I stumbled on a networking workshop in the highly researched but little known back then system of color mirrors and the spiritual psychology of color. This at last was the missing piece of my jigsaw, a multifaceted system that helps us to understand the language of color and the impact it has on how we think, how we feel, and how we behave. And my burning questions finally began to be answered. Like Dorothy, waking up in Oz, I had stepped into a whole new world of color alchemy where magic can happen. All my searches had come together. I began to see the transformative power of color and the way it can change living and working spaces, businesses, and people's lives beyond what they think is possible. Color is not just about decorating. It's arguably the simplest tool we can have at our disposal to enhance positive emotions and increase well-being. And it can do all this in an instant. And I've seen it again and again and again. And it never stops surprising me how accurate, how spot on color is. It can help us to feel more connected to ourselves and to people around us, to the people in your family, your loved ones, the people you work with, the people you socialize. When we feel connected, we feel happier about who we are. And when we feel happier about who we are, we can begin to lead happier and more fulfilled lives. Ever since I began to understand the mind-blowing world of color, I have been on a mission to share with anyone who wants to listen just how fascinating inspiring and life-changing color can be. The kind of world I want to live in is one in which everyone loves color and no one is afraid of it or uncertain how to use it. I want to create a global color revolution, which we are no longer oblivious to this marvel that surrounds us. I want everyone to be able to speak the language of color fluently. And in my personalized reports, readings, and Color Mirror certified training courses, I'm teaching you how. Well, come and find out if you wish in person. I'm doing lots of talks, workshops, and also I run online courses live, but also you can purchase them and you can watch them at your pace when you feel right for you, and you can watch them again and again. So there's wide scope if you like to connect and learn directly from me and a group of amazing human beings, souls that they are ready to learn more about the amazing people that we are, what we're bringing to the world, and how we can share this wonderful light out there and be of service and be of help to others. So I'm gonna say these are the possibilities that you, if you wish to connect with me and email me directly, or find me on Facebook or on Instagram and inquire more. I will be absolutely thrilled to share with you more details and share with you some of the testimonials from people that have worked with me in the past and have become involved with the color therapy and the psychology of color, and how to use numerology and color together, a wonderful, wonderful combination that gives you such insightful answers and helps to understand more of who you are and how you can bring more of your brilliance out there in the world. So yes, these are all the possibilities, but there's ways you can do them. You can start with the 21-week self-development online program, enrich, expand, enhance your life with color, starting in April. There will be a webinar where you can come along and you can watch this webinar and ask me directly questions before you enroll. And or you can choose to become a certified numerology consultant and go on this course, and then you could learn all about numerology through the lens of color and planets. I absolutely adore teaching this as well. The one I already mentioned, Calm Your Kids with a Rainbow Warrior online course. That's an 8-module course, and is based on the 7-step rainbow method that I created based on all my experience and research as a teacher of languages, working with children, working with positive psychology, and all the different modules that I have already shared with you. And of course, if you like to go all the way, you can become a certified color mirrors practitioner, and you can use color to enhance any practice that you already got as your business, or simply because you want to invest in yourself. So everything you do, dear hearts, helps bring the best out of you. And that's what my personal mission and vision is, to bring the best out of you. And color is a wonderful medium to achieve that. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being part of Rainbow Let's Mother Earth initiatives, campaigns, book publications, and fundraisers, and all the various workshops that we are delivering in our community, and also online.